This is the story of The Cat in the Hat 2020 Coronavirus version by Alex Tarnow. There was this little fat boy named Alex Tarnow, waiting patiently for the rain to go away and for coronavirus to go away. But he was absolutely bored, couldn't stand it anymore, until he heard a knock at the door.
Who could it be?
It is I, the cat in the...
Got a talking cat, holy shit!
Run!
Sally, get mom's gun! Holy crap, it's a talking cat! It's a demon, Sally!
This moron's gonna kill me! Oh no!
Just stay away! I don't wanna die! Please don't! Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Kill the cat! Kill the cat! Kill the cat!
Fish can talk too! Ah! I'm going crazy! I'm going freaking crazy, man! COVID's killing me!
Please don't do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Fuck that cat! High five, man!
Shut up, fish!
Chill, I'll leave you alone, bye.
You know what, guys? I've got a couple guests today. These people are fun, man. I've had them on the show. I'm bringing a lot of people from the show, but we're gonna get some fresher guests, if you will. But I just love these people too much. I think it's a better time than ever to have them back on and just catch up with them and have some fun here, because that's what we need right now. We need fun. We need it. We implore it. We get it. Whatever. I'm rambling. But let's see if we can get these guys on the line and start this damn party, man. Let's just start a party.
Next topic. And I think the viewers right now and the listeners are about to cash in here on a real treat, man. Guys, again, I've got the Scheme Supreme podcast crew in the fucking building. Hell yeah. What's up, fellas, man? How y'all doing, man? Y'all look so good, man. This shit, quarantine's helping y'all. Is this where you live now?
Basically.
Yeah, we spend like 8 hours a day working on the bus like every day, basically.
Let me tell you something. First off, it's ingenious. See, looks like you guys can easily move away from populated areas and get away from the coronavirus. I love what you're thinking right now. You guys are forward thinking right now. This is what this is.
We knew the writing was on the wall like right now. There's going to be some shit where you got to get out of cities. Someone's going to
be the bad. So how's it going, man? So you guys are still working on this bus or what, man? Are you guys ready to go and take off?
Man, we get closer every day. Every day we're like an inch closer to taking off. We've made like huge progress though in this like month of quarantine. Yeah, because we're working on it like full time, like it's our job.
So like in inches, you guys are like what, 36 is in? Like 36 inches into work? He said inch by inch. I'm thinking I got to measure it in inches now. Like how many inches did he mean when he said all that? Is he 84 inches into the work?
We still have quite a few inches. Maybe a foot.
But you know what? It's a good idea, man. I mean, everyone needs to keep busy right now. And you know, what better time where we're all have nothing but time to get some of this stuff done. So like kudos to you guys putting that work in.
Yeah. Everybody's staying home. We're building one.
Yeah, I see that. I'm telling you, the forward thinking that you guys got going on here is ingenious. You guys are ahead of the curve. You're like, fuck flattening the curve with everybody. I'm going to fucking just get away from everybody.
Well, we're all like, everyone sort of social distancing on their own, and then they're only coming here, so it's cool.
Yeah, we're still. I mean, I don't go anywhere. I just go to my apartment, and then here, and then we go to Home Depot. You know, when
We go to Home Depot 3 times a day.
We go to Home Depot a lot. Though. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Listen, man, so like you guys are okay with the whole social distancing amongst each other then? You guys feel confident no one here is passing it to one another? Being together like that?
We're pretty confident, yeah.
I mean, you know, we're just being as careful as we can be, but still, we need to come work on this butt.
If one of us got it, we got it, you know? Like, it's already...
Yeah, we also pass enough blunts between each other, like...
Yeah, right. You
We're
figure
all
you might as
sharing
well
whatever
pass
we got.
everything together, right? Like, hey, look, man, I got herpes, bro, but you my homie, so come get this.
The A for herpes stands for homies. Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know what? But you guys look like you're good in the whole situation. Some people I've seen lately just have these bewildered looks on them and shit. Like they're just frustrated. You know, I pictured David.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we've been good.
I have a hard time, stopping myself from telling people that this coronavirus is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
You know what? Man, bullshit. Like I know that there's people right now that are benefiting big time off of this, you know, and in a good way. It's not bad to benefit off this because some of us aren't benefiting off pure malintent. You know, we're not taking advantage of others, if you will, but there's benefits in this, man. You know what I mean? So like, I'm there right now. Like, I feel like, you know, when this first started, I was like, what the fuck? But immediately, man, just a lot of blessings started coming my way, man. And I was like, hey, I know it's a awkward time for the rest of the world, but fucking party over here.
Party at my house, 6 feet away. Let's do it.
Also, I bet like more people are tuning into your lives, like they're like watching the Everman show.
Oh fuck yeah, man!
The podcast conspiracy.
Oh no, for sure, bro. Let me tell you, man. I had 6 listeners before all this, and I moved up to 9.
That's important, dude. That's important.
Woo!
We say what's up to all 9 of you.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what? Speaking of podcasts, man.
What up, Mr. Goodnight?
Oh man, listen, man. Mr. Goodnight ain't even here with me, man. He's really into this whole quarantine shit. Like I thought he'd say fuck it, but no, he said nah, man. Fuck you.
No, black people are cautious. They're cautious when it comes to like diseases and
Not at the
animals.
beginning. Remember at the beginning they thought COVID didn't affect black people?
Oh yeah.
But I think they affect everything. It's like, that don't affect black people.
Yeah, but when it does, they get cautious. They're cautious about like animals, and they don't fuck with like wild animals.
Also, I feel like
magic.
Or magic. Yeah.
I get them not wanting to be tested.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's gone wrong before.
So guys, how's it going with your podcast? Are you guys putting shows up still, or are you guys put that to the side right now?
Dude, honestly, in terms of content, we haven't done a podcast in a while, but we've been putting all our shit on TikTok, and it's been doing great.
Yeah.
It's been doing better than any of our fucking podcasts ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing
we-
sexy? Are you doing like sexy TikTok videos and shit where you dance and switch into like bikinis and shit?
But exclusively with me. Yes.
Damn it, man! I need to catch up with these then.
Yeah. We could do the podcast. We just haven't been doing it.
Because we've been also working on this.
Yeah.
Like we're working like sun's down. We're still working, and the sun goes down at like 8:30.
Yeah. We're working all day and like not taking any breaks to like really maximize this free time. You know, before I have to go back to work, before David has to go back to his office, and things go back to normal. We're taking advantage of this time to just push through as many like big projects as we can.
We gotta go back to podcasting.
Yeah. We got to go back to podcasting. But like David was saying, dude, we get what 12 viewers on the podcast. We get like 300,000 on a TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. Like, yeah, stay on TikTok. Just sneak in all your episodes on TikTok. Just keep dancing in bikinis and shit while you talk.
That's the point.
Man, you know what? We're all comedians, and I could say right now, I miss the stage wholeheartedly. But do you guys feel that? Yeah?
Yeah, I've been having some dreams of like going on stage and shit.
Oh, shit.
I had a couple dreams that I performed.
But did you do good in those dreams, or did you bomb?
What's with all these questions, dude? Yeah, I remember like one that I remember specifically. It did not go well, but there was like a whole bunch of bad shit going on. Yeah.
Okay, so that might have been
you
kind
know
of
when
like
you're in a dream and you feel like you're running for your life. It was like the whole dream was like that.
you
And
know
at
what?
one point in there, I got on stage.
That's actually
Yeah,
a flashback, not a dream.
I've been telling these guys, at least they're like building something so they feel like they accomplish something every day. But like stand up was like my thing that like I could feel good about. Like I'm just here like, can I get you guys water? I do that really well, I guess. But like these guys are putting up walls so that you know there's accomplishment coming from somewhere else too.
Hey, listen, man. Maybe Chris, maybe you could do like some real good back massages and shit. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, you guys need some back rubs.
That's right, dog.
If Chris seriously applied himself, dude, he could be a great masseuse, dude.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
in like South Korea, that's like a job exclusively for blind people.
Really?
Don't let not blind people be like massage. Like,
And here you are just using your fingers for fucking typing bullshit, dude.
yeah.
Hey man, so I know it can't be all about building and whatnot, man. Are you guys doing anything outside of that personally? I know you guys have girlfriends, right? So have you been able to
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, David has a girlfriend. I don't.
Okay, so I should have bet money on fucking David. Damn it, I had a pool going.
Oh, dude, I'm a good boy, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, dude.
You know what? If I had to put money on like David for anything, honestly, like he'd be like the first to lose his shit in a pandemic. Like he looks like the type that would lose his shit in front of a store after a certain
That would
amount of
lose
time.
my shit in a pandemic?
Yeah, like you'd get frustrated. Like you look like the type that'll get frustrated and cuss people out.
Dog, John, we need to hang out more or
Yeah,
some shit, dude.
yeah.
I need to, right?
Loving every minute of this, dude.
No.
I mean, not every minute. There's been some bad minutes where like people die and shit, and that's not. But
I don't know any of those motherfuckers.
yeah,
so.
I don't know a single goddamn one.
Do you know what? That's
We're all acting. Yeah, no crisis. Yeah.
you know, like people have had that logic. They're like, man, you know what? I haven't seen anyone die, so like, you know, I don't. In some sort of sense, they almost question the reality of this.
Is there something going on? I didn't know that there was anything going on right now.
No. We're talking about football.
I don't believe it.
NFL stuff. You know, Tua got drafted. But yeah, man, like some people feel like that. Like they just feel like, man, I don't see it, so I don't know how much to believe in it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of shitty to think that way. Like, you know, I understand. It's like, you know, it's like you're using your own like benefit, like the way the situation didn't affect you to kind of like devalue other people's pain or whatever, you know?
Right,
But
right.
like people, you know, I can understand like if it really affected me, like if someone who I love like died because of it, and some other motherfucker was like, "This is sick. I'm building a bus." I'd be kind of pissed, you know? I'd be kind of pissed.
But like that's, you know, all we have is like what we go through personally. Like I know someone whose grandparents died, you know,
In
so
relation
it's
to it.
like I knew someone whose family member died, so I was like, damn, this is like a serious thing. But all that's happened to me is that the government gave me $1,200. I'm getting a 2-month vacation, you know, from work, and I got to do 2 months worth of like full-time work on my dream rather than my career. Like I was thinking the other day, like if I projected myself into the future and thought of like what the next year of my life was gonna be, there was no moment where I was gonna take 2 months off of work.
Yeah.
It was just it was never gonna happen, you know. But now we all got this like time, you know, to be safe and to quarantine, and it's been super chill, dude. I've been playing video games and watching movies and.
Dude, we used to talk about like, it's like, bro, what if we just took like 1 week off and just like worked that whole week?
Yeah.
Like that would be amazing. We'd get so much done. We've had a month and a half almost now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then, you know, basically David's gonna go back to work in a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna go back to work like in June, basically, and then we just go back to the weekend. So we've been just trying to maximize our effort, you know, and really get like the big projects. Like we're basically done with our plumbing, basically.
Like we just finished right before we spoke to
Yeah.
you. It's great.
Let me ask, man. Have you guys? Does the engine start in this bus? It
Yeah.
drives, right? Oh yeah. You know what? I think we did have a conversation. You guys test drove it in the city, right?
We drove it down from Orlando.
Yeah.
There you go. I remember you guys had checked it out. That's dope. See, if you got a good engine, you're starting good there. That's for damn sure.
Our engine's basically new, so with these engines, like, if we were gonna sell this bus right now, right, we could list the bus like new. It's not new, but it's like new, because the engine is under 250,000 miles. So we have 93,000 miles. So this bus is basically still like a brand new bus.
Oh,
it's what, from 2003?
2003.
2003. So, but it's in terms of mileage, it's almost a brand new bus.
It had like 93,000 when we got it.
Damn.
And they're supposed to have like 1 million.
Damn.
Huh?
Hey, let me tell you, man. That's Walter wants to know, does your bus come with Bluetooth?
No.
Nah, but we'll install internet. Like we'll do that.
We're gonna get like internet. We're also gonna get like speakers so that we can play music from our phones. But no, it doesn't have.
Are you gonna get a
have Bluetooth.
horn that honks like the cucaracha?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
La cucaracha.
Hey man,
Or no, instead of la cucaracha, we do mi burrito sabanero, dude. Change it up a little bit.
You're gonna throw him for a loop. They said I thought he was gonna hit us with the cucaracha. So let me ask, man, with all this damn time of work and progression, how y'all getting one off, man? Y'all ain't even watching no porn and shit.
I mean, I got a girl.
Yeah.
David smiled on that one, all
When
cocky
did
and
we
shit.
say
Like,
that we didn't have
don't
time
need
to
to
jerk
watch
off?
the porn here. I get it for real.
I'm jerking off more than ever, dude.
Dude, they're making a lot of progress, so I feel like I gotta get my good jerks out now before we get on this bus, Like, I'm really just getting all the good jerks out of my system.
Yeah, before we get real comfortable with each other.
Yeah, dude. Because when we go on the bus, my plan's cold turkey for as long as I possibly can,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Chris, the fact that you just said that, bro, I'm gonna play so much live porn.
I'm gonna
freak
jerk
so
off.
fast.
I'm gonna jerk off and whisper into the door. Chris, you and I share a wall.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like, what's that? What's that knocking?
Yeah.
Hey, so what good porns, man? What porns have you been watching, bro? Like, what are the good ones?
Oh, who are you asking? Chris or Sarah?
I'm thinking Sebastian because he seemed like he said more than ever, so he's got the good ones to roll to.
The step family is still, a popular what?
What a terrible one.
Well, terrible. So you're saying that the most
I
popular
can't
porn
believe-
on the internet is terrible.
I can't believe you would jerk off for like step family porn, considering you have a sister and a mother. I could maybe do a stepsister porn if I didn't have a sister, but the entire time they're just like, "Oh, sister," like it's weird, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's the stepsister porn.
So what do you jerk off to?
I'm pretty vanilla, like just whatever ass porn,
Yeah, no, it's a great category.
Yeah, that's the funny one.
Yeah,
Just
no.
Latinas mostly.
Yeah, Chris, there's like categories like big ass, fucking big tits. Chris is like whatever ass.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sounds nice in headphones ass.
Oh my god, Joe.
There's like girls that do like they pretend like they're Twitch streaming, and then it's like the Twitch streamer doesn't notice that she left her thing on, and then the dude fucks her. I've been watching those as of recently.
That's a little more okay. I like finding random.
A little bit more okay. First of all, don't judge my fucking
Oh,
porn.
no, I will.
Don't kink shame me.
I like finding random like one-off like girls that uploaded one video to Pornhub
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh yeah, she regrets this.
Yeah.
There's only one here.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, that's the weird one.
Yeah.
You're the one,
Yeah.
you're the one who's like, oh, a freshly ruined soul.
Oh my
I'm
god.
jerking up to the most popular porn on the internet, and you're like
That's fake.
you're finding the niche, dirty, dark souls.
Yeah, dude, just one upload. She's like, I really hope you enjoy.
This is about the fall of the woman. Not
Chris
about,
likes
my
those
God.
real casting couch type porn.
He keeps it real with his.
Casting couch. My favorite part's when they show the ID.
Oh man, you know it'd be great had David interjected like in the middle of the conversation with what he said at the beginning. I have a girlfriend. I don't need this.
Yeah.
You watch porn, right?
Of course I watch porn. Yeah.
He's got to say the right thing right now. He's being recorded.
Nah.
Hold on.
She doesn't watch you.
No. I want to ask you. Do you have 10 viewers right now?
No. Wait, Walter, we're still at 9, right? We still at 9.
We're good. All right. Yeah, we in the clear, baby.
I'm pretty big dick has entered the stream. You're like, wait, how am I?
Oh shit, man. So fuck, man. Did you guys know?
When are you having another porn star on, dude?
We
That
did.
was one that I've watched. I've watched her.
We actually had recently Juicy Jen. She did an episode with me a couple weeks back. But yeah, man, like I'm trying to save the porn girls. Like I don't want to run through my arsenal, if you will.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to stretch them out, and it sucked to have them on screen. Like
You
you,
don't wanna
guys,
stress
like
them out. They did that themselves.
Hold on. Yeah.
Trust me, there's nothing that you can't do that some other motherfucker hasn't already done.
Look, and it just makes it weird, right? Like if I got the porn chick on the screen and I'm talking to her, you know, like I like to see my porn chicks in person. You know what I mean? Have them on the screen is like,
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
you know, so
Yeah, if you're just interviewing them, like on your Zoom, I guess it's sort of like, yo, am I in a gold show right now? Like, did I just,
that's what I'm
am
saying.
I paying her to stand for me?
It's like a cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know if you should turn into like doing webcam porn right there during the interview. Oh, what's going on there? You got a CD jamming? What is that, man? Is that a good porn or a CD?
No, it's grinding disc.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was showing us like a CD. Look, I got this old
No, I had to charge
ACDC
the
I stole
phone,
from my
so I
dad.
was moving.
Yo, if you have a CD with porn on it, bro, your dick don't work. You're so old. That's
Nah,
crazy.
respect, dude. Shout out to a real OG.
Also, if you have a CD with porn,
Hey, what if I pulled out like a big ass laser disc? You guys know what laser discs are?
Yeah.
What if I pulled out a big laser disc of porn?
I'd be like, damn, is it about to put that in some girl's pussy?
Yeah. I don't even know where to plug that in.
Oh man. So man, what's the first thing y'all fellas want to do, man, when this is lifted? Like when we're back to our so-called normal life.
Stand up.
Stand up?
Yeah. Stand up and Tinder dates for me.
Yeah, stand up and Tinder dates, man. I mean, you
For
got
me.
Bumble too. I think Bumble's a little easier, no?
But yeah, whatever kind of dates. I want to go back out on dates, bro. Fucking, I want to meet women again.
You don't want to just.
I became single like 2 weeks before the lockdown.
Oh man, you
Single,
timed that
and
wrong.
then boom, nothing.
You thought you were so ahead of the curve. You were like, yeah, spring is right around the corner, baby.
it's summertime.
Yeah, spring break, summer. You know, gotta get back out there, and then bang, dude. 2020, the year sucked.
Oops. Hey man, so I got a last question, man. I want to ask you guys here. Yesterday it was National No Socks Day. You didn't have to wear socks yesterday. Could have like celebrated not wearing socks. Do you guys ever do that? You guys like wearing socks, or you're like a non-sock wearer?
I like socks.
You like socks? I'm a sock guy too, man. Are you like ashamed of your feet? I'm not ashamed of my feet. It's just I got like germophobia with my feet for some reason. I don't want to catch corona on my feet ever.
Right.
I don't know. It just makes like if you don't put on socks, then everything smells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's
Like
got
my
the best
shoes
feet
would
of the
smell
group?
worse. Yeah.
I've just been here.
I don't like
I just
socks.
always put on shoes.
Hey,
I
so
don't even
Your
try.
shoes smell horrible for sure.
let
I
me
don't like
ask,
socks. I'm not a big fan of socks. I prefer sandals or shoes with no socks, but my feet stink a lot. So
Also, is No Socks Day to raise money for people with amputated feet? Like, what is that raising awareness of?
that'll be a fucked up way to celebrate for them. Hey, it's National No
I don't
Socks
think
Day.
anybody should wear socks and shoes. Actually, y'all should cut off your feet.
Who's got the best feet of the group in there?
Me.
You?
Yeah, what makes
Oh, hey man, real quick, those are my co-hosts right there.
You're selling some feet
I'm
pics?
selling feet.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got cocky feet, bro. What's up, man? You want to show off your feet to the camera? I got those are my co-hosts in the background, by the way. I said wrong one. There you go. Look at that, bro. My man got some cocky feet, bro. Look at that shit. That's some nice feet, bro.
The only competitor in the feet off.
So I win?
He got a corn showing off. I got nice feet, man. I think like look, man, mine are hairy. Like I got like hairy light feet. Like hold on, see, I got like hairy light feet and shit. Like my shit's bad.
Yeah.
That's a good foot.
Yeah, right. Like it's stepped on a lot of misery lately over the years. Those calluses on my feet were well earned.
Right.
Fellas,
My toes
man.
are fucked up from walking at the walls all day.
Hey, so where can people catch you on TikTok, man, with these crazy ass videos you guys are doing?
King Supreme on TikTok.
Man, let me tell you, man, I miss you fellas immensely, man.
I miss you too, bro.
Yeah, man, honestly, just shooting the shit with you guys here right now and just looking at the three of you, just like all I want to do is just switch the background and put you guys in a comedy bar right now while we talk. Sebastian, David, Chris, you guys, man, I hope that we are back together soon, just shooting the shit or at least catching a tour of this bus that's taken inches to make. I want to I really want to hang out with you guys, man. You guys are definitely one of my favorite people around in this community, and just not seeing you guys like this is tugging at me too, man. Like, it's tugging at me a little bit, it really is.
Yeah. It's been nice to be able to see each other. Like,
it is, man. It is. Like, I feel like, honestly, like, you don't know how much this, like, when I saw Sebastian and he just threw you on the scene and then he put Chris behind me, I was like, man, like, this is my luckiest day right now, man. I had the three of y'all right here. Honestly, I thought of reaching out to each of you guys independently because I never assumed that you guys would still be together and working on the bus. I thought everything like everyone else is pretty much, falling through the floor. But for real, man, here you guys
we're
are.
risking it all.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, bro. If you guys all catch Corona, you can name the bus after it. Call it the Corona Express. Watch everybody move out of your way.
Scheme, dude.
I like that.
That's the name of the episode. COVID-19 scheme.
Hey man, we're bringing back the Scheme Everyman show. We got to do the crossover again. I feel like we're doing a little bit of it right now, but we got to do it. We got to get back on that.
Yeah, let's do the Scheme Everyman show soon.
Fuck yeah. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. You guys are the best. Keep up the good work with that bus. Let Chris give you guys some back rub. He's trying to feel like, is that gang signs now? Is David learning gang signs now all of a sudden?
Yeah, dude. That's season 3, bro.
He's trying to act manly for his girlfriend when she sees this video. Oh, baby, you threw out the gang signs. You're so hard.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, man. Hey, enjoy the porns, fellas. Keep watching those porns. Don't give up on them. And we'll be seeing each other soon. I promise that.
Peace, man.
All right, fellas. Take care, man. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the best people in the whole wide world, man. I appreciate them for coming through and being a part of the show. Scheme Supreme Podcast. They got episodes out there. I know they do, but check them out on TikTok. Apparently, they're doing sexy dance video.
Next topic.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I have here with me royalty, the queen of the South Florida comedy scene. The lady that has taken my very same podcast and renamed it the Every Woman Show.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary lady herself, Mary Smith. Mary, look, where are you? Wait a second. Where are you? What is going on? Are we at a bar?
I'm at the pub, man. I have special privileges.
You have, of course. Of course, like I can't even get inside of Publix without them looking at me like, did you get that mask on correctly? Like they won't even let me pass the parking lot if I don't got it on. And here you are in a bar, maskless to boot, maskless. This lady has no fear. She is like, I am the virus.
We're socially distancing ourselves, so we're all 6 feet apart. Don't worry.
That's
It's
wonderful.
good. We're open on Wednesdays and Fridays. Come on down.
Hell
Here
yeah.
you go. Ready to hear some people? Look.
Hey! They're there. It's real. I love that.
It's real. Yeah, it's not fake. It's not a green screen. These are humans.
Yo, you
I'm
didn't.
next to humans.
Okay, I thought they were like
Except for
little
David.
emojis.
I'm next to 2 humans and a cyborg.
I thought it was like an emoji for a second. I was like, oh wow, how does she do that with her phone?
No, we're here. I'm here helping my friend. We do takeout on Wednesdays and Fridays. Look, we're all just like dying for some social interaction at this point, believe it or not. And I hate people, and believe me, this is really a stretch for me to actually want to see him. And so it's good times.
How? No, but that's good because that was one of the things I wanted to ask you how things were working for you right now. But it seems like you're staying busy doing this.
Well,
working.
The best thing about being me is I have reinvented myself 6 or 7 times now at the ripe old age of 52. I have no worries about the future moving forward. I'm not going to take a fragile, company. I do emerging growth market investing, so I'm looking for the next big thing.
Mary, I got to toast to that because that there you spoke to one of my thoughts I had earlier today. I was thinking to myself, how many times I've died already in a metaphorical sense. Like I've lived so many different lives already. You know what I mean? That I feel like where I'm at today, it's just like another version of my life. And
every day. Honestly, I don't feel like I died. I feel like I got a great opportunity. I don't look at it as I don't look at it as death. I look at it as like a rebirth. Like I'm really, really blessed and lucky for the opportunities that come my way. And I don't know how the fuck they do it, but they keep coming. Good.
You know what it is? It's because you're a survivor. And survivors have that mentality. You can see it a lot right now in what's going on with society. You've got one side of the room that's just completely imploding and they're falling apart and they don't know what's up or down and they feel helpless. And then you got the other side of the room where they're going.
Yeah, those are the people I prey on.
Right. Well, you got now we're definitely got 3 sides of the room. You got that middle group that wants to pry on and take advantage of people, but you also got that side that says, man, fuck this. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let this virus or pandemic or things dictate how I need to operate, how I need to live, how I need to survive. They've taken it in stride and found their will, their way. And
well, it is going to dictate. It is going to dictate the next moves for a lot of people. You just have to be able to be fluid and going with the flow. And I am very open-minded when it comes to business, and I think I know what's good at this point. If I'm investing in something, it's because I believe in it. It's not because I'm looking to make money. I don't chase the money. The money chases me, and that's not my worry. I'm empathetic to the crowd too. I'm empathetic to everybody. But honestly, I'm living my best life. Like, I feel like I leveled up because this is my goal for the last 5 years. I want to fucking work from home. Okay. Like, I don't want to go out and see people. I'm good.
So you were kind of like, not because of the situation, but for the logistical side, you were like giddy. You were like a kid in a candy store at that moment, huh?
Yeah, look, I think that everybody needed a little reset. I'm okay with it. And everybody's like, let's get back to work. Let's open everything. And I'm like, yeah, y'all have a great time. I'm a chill for the next 3 weeks or more. I'm not worried.
You know what? It's interesting you bring that up. Where do you feel that you're going to feel confident to kind of resume that social activity of life? Like that socializing. Where do you feel confident at that point?
Well, where do I feel confident? Where? Who's that?
Oh, well, that's my co-host,
is that
Lucky.
my boyfriend?
I mean, I thought you were going to have Fritz there because I was going to have Fritz and my co-host, Lucky, kind of meet because I know Fritz was with us the last time. And
he's the best, right?
Yes. You know what? It's funny that, I have you on the show today, but this is the 1-year anniversary since I had you. I had you on this show this very same time last year. which
Yep.
is happy anniversary, by the way. Like this
Thank
is
you. Yes, it came up. My little picture with Fritz and the golden microphone. It's like the best photo ever. I don't even know how that happened, but I
man.
love that picture. And yeah, no, Fritz is at sleepaway camp because I'm doing well these days. So I just send him away on the weekend so I can go out and do my thing.
Oh wow. Okay, you got someone to help you kind of babysit him a little bit while you're away. That's great.
Of course. Yeah,
That's
because he can't be
ingenious.
neglected. He's the fanciest thing in my life, so he needs to be cared for and prompted
High
and prepped
maintenance.
all day long.
High maintenance. I get it. I love it. Where
Yeah, I
are
don't
you
get
right
it. I
now?
never had that. I take care of myself, but I'll take care of this dog forever. He's the best. I love him. He's the reason I get up and get out of the house most days. Really.
I feel like that sometimes with my dog because my son is he's older already. So like, what do you need me for? He only needs me when he's running low on the
Jesus, you have
account.
kids?
I do. I have a 19-year-old. My son is 19 years old, and
Is he single?
is he single? He probably is. I don't. Like my son is. He looks like he's not. I can't say he's like a 2.0 version of me because he's actually got women paying attention to him. I couldn't even do it at his age. I had to wave a $20 and wait to see when she was done talking to that guy in the car to notice me. So it was very different for me in regards of how he handles his affairs at his age right now.
Wait, how old is he?
My son is 19. I asked him
Yeah,
today.
I'm pretty sure we all know what his interests are.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Like again, he seems more like a better version of me in that regard because I was just very like I was watching Seinfeld on a weekly and I was watching Saturday Night Live because that was what I did at night and I had no life at his age.
Right. I get it.
You know what? Speaking of, I know that you're not a mom, but I know Mother's Day is coming up. Do you feel kind of happy you don't have to deal with kids right now during this whole thing? Are you happy you're
Oh no,
a
listen, I
single
lost
mother?
my kids in a divorce and I was like, you can have them. They're fucking shit. I don't care. You can have the dogs, the kids, and China. I don't care.
Yeah,
No,
anything that
no.
requires acknowledgement, you take it.
The only thing that look, the only thing I'm sad about with Mother's Day, not that I don't have children. I miss my mom. So,
Oh,
listen, if your mom is alive, anybody who's listening, if you have a mom, like just show her love. That's it.
I love my
That's
mom,
it.
man.
Because
Like
when they're
shout
gone,
out
they're
to my
gone.
mom. Yeah, you're making me want to shout out my mom, and I
You
haven't made
should.
I haven't made a mere mention. Shout out to my mom, yes, and my grandmother.
Shout
I
out to
feel
all
like
the
I was
moms,
lucky.
really, and not like shout out to all the moms. And even though I don't have kids like biologically that are my own, honestly, I try to mentor every person that I come in contact with who's younger than me, who I can see needs a little leadership and a little direction in their life. So they may not be my own children, but I treat them like my own.
Do you feel like it's and not in a bad way, but do you feel personally it's like almost a relief for you not to have to be responsible for children during all this?
This is a great fucking time to not have kids. Period.
I
This is a
believe it,
great
man.
time to not have kids.
I,
This is a
I,
great time to owe money, and this is a great time to not have kids. These are the only two takeaways anybody needs to understand right now,
yeah,
moving forward.
look, I know that the worst we're aware of what the worst is during this pandemic. We're not oblivious, but there are positivities to it. You know what I mean? We've been able to.
Absolutely. No, I've seen more empathy and more positive things than I've seen negative. Look, I'm never one to join the pitchfork burning, whatever people looking to protest. I'm just looking for the goodness in people. And I've seen so much kindness and empathy and generosity in the last 3 months than I've seen in the last 10 years that I've lived in Miami, to be honest. And it's kind of, renewed and refreshed my faith in humanity.
You know
It's
what?
great.
It has.
We're all living on less. We're all living on less, and it's okay.
Yeah. I think that we all answered a lot of what ifs during this pandemic. What if we drove less? What if we consumed less? What if we did a lot of things less that we did every day? And we're answering those questions. And guess what? It's not bad. It's actually very good for a lot of us.
I'm not an alarmist or I'm not that person. So, but honestly, I really only think about the next 24 hours at the most. Like, 12 hours is actually good for me because if I think about next week, bro, I'd be in like a rubber room in a straitjacket because it is scary. I don't know what's going to happen. I own 7 businesses that are all closed right
Yeah,
now.
I,
They've
I
all been closed for more than 8 weeks now.
that's got to be tough,
I
man.
still have 70 employees. I still have.
You still have
What am I going to
your
do?
concerns. You do, but someone like you got to be great to be around during all this because you since I've known you, you have such a stoic personality. Like it just nothing. You don't seem to flinch on anything that comes your way. You've always been this one cool customer constantly. You know what I mean? Expressing your
You
opinions
know,
and all. You've been always
thank
this
you.
very even keel, and
Thank you.
you gotta be great to be around this pandemic right now. Like if I felt shitty, I'd probably come hang out with you just to get woken up into
Honestly,
like
like I
reality.
said, I'm living my best life, John. I'm living my best life right now. I woke up for the first time. I'm not kidding. On Monday, and I get up at 6 in the morning every day, no matter if I have to go to work or not. I work out, I walk my dog, I meditate, I do my thing, and then I go over numbers, I look at my investments, blah blah blah. And I have my own routine. My life really hasn't changed because of the pandemic because my job is my lifestyle, right? This is what I live. I don't go to work and then come home and do something else. My my livelihood is just who I am. So it doesn't really bother me, and it's not that I'm stoic. It's just that what the fuck is worrying that I'm already I'm already looking for my Botox doctor who's not seeing patients right now. I don't want to worry any further and enhance his paycheck. Okay, so I'm just saying.
you got Walter over here falling off his ass right now.
What's up, baby? What's up?
You still the funniest to me. You still the funniest to me,
Funnier than Chris Cilio?
Hey, well, man, I don't know, but yeah, you're the
Chris
queen.
Cilio was the first guy that told me I was hot in Miami.
Really?
Yeah,
Man,
he's blind. I'm just saying.
it's kind of weird because that's the first thing he had told me too. he once said I was in shape and shit, and I was like, "Fuck yeah."
See? Don't believe him.
We
It's a
just,
big game.
you know, I just had a conversation with him, David, and Sebastian.
Oh no, I listened to the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know
And
you were there.
I'm like, I have to follow Scheme Supreme. I wasn't happy about it. I was not happy about it.
Oh
Because
no.
one, David's always going to be thinner than me, right? Chris is always going to be blinder than me. And
Hey,
fucking
listen.
Sebastian, Sebastian's got a bus. Like, I'm down with decorating that shit and living on that for 6 months. I'm open.
I think it's ingenious. I think we're all gonna live the world of RVs and just start driving away
Yeah, I'm
from
never
one
going to say
another.
he's a genius in public, but he's okay.
Oh man, Mary, you tripping me out, man. Honestly, do you miss comedy?
You what?
You miss comedy?
No.
No.
Nope. I don't miss anybody. I don't miss humans. I don't miss contact. I don't miss people within 6 feet of me. I don't miss any of it because I am still resetting. I needed this in my life. I needed this. I still need to organize some things, and this is kind of pushing me to, you get pushed to do the shit. Who wants to clean their bathroom? Nobody does. Who wants to do all of this shit? I have to get some shit in order. And this is affording me a great luxury that this is the once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. And if you're not seizing it, shame on you. Because when are we ever going to have 8 weeks off or 6 weeks off? And I'm clearly I'm not using it to get in shape, but
I was gonna say
my
you
mind
look
in
good
shape.
though. You look like you're in shape. You didn't have to lie. You could. I was about to say, are you working out? Because you look great. You do. You look more rested. You look. You look like you're on. Like you're great. Like this is done great for you.
This is 52, darling. I don't know what to tell you. If they come at you with less, then you need to turn them down. Okay?
Oh man. What have you been doing for like your personal time, like outside of work? What are you doing?
I'm really, I have 13 siblings, right? I have 7 brothers and 6 sisters. I spend a lot of time. They give me actually a lot of material. They help me write material all the time. We're doing a lot of writing together. And honestly, I've never not worked in my life. So I've never not had to produce in my life. So I'm just trying to embrace some downtime and not feel so anxious and pressured to make or do or be something.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it. Taking long walks with my dogs, doing a lot of meditating. I like whiskey, smoke a lot of pot,
Hell
that's all.
yeah. Man, Mary, you sound like a party, man. I feel like I need to hang out with Mary during this quarantine right now. Like, I feel like I'd be motivated and high and tipsy and like getting a good heart rate going because we're walking Fritz over there.
It's very hard to reset. I mean, and I'm not kidding. At 52, I've been working for, 39 years full time. When am I ever going to get this kind of time off?
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought like the first 2-3 weeks I sat there and I really didn't do much. I was like, you know what? I'm home. I felt relaxed, but I was like, I feel too relaxed. I feel like I need to do something more comfortable. Hey, who's that cool guy? Is that your Tinder date?
Hey, how are you? Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Higgins.
Hey, Higgins, how you
What's going
doing? What do you do,
I'm
Higgins?
good.
What do
You
you do
looking
for a
good.
living?
I like your head.
You like
your
my
You
head?
need a comb?
This is authentic.
I get you comb for Christmas. I got a bounce off. Right? Love you. Love you.
All right, Higgins, like that guy. You know, I was wondering if you were by the restroom. Are you trying to pick up a date for like Saturday
No,
or something?
he owns the pub, and it's very loud in the front of the bar. So I'm just back here trying to be able to hear you.
Oh, okay.
He
I
owns
thought
the
you were
pub.
waiting
So
for like a
we're
hot
at the
guy to
we're
come
at the
by.
Al Dubliner. He owns a pub called the Al Dubliner in downtown Miami, right across from the courthouse. A fantastic Irish pub here. And this pandemic has, fucking kicked us in the back of the knees. I'm not really happy about it.
Are they
We're trying to
letting
make the
people in the
best of it.
bar though? Are they letting people go in there and do anything, or is
Well,
it still like every?
we have takeout. Look,
Okay.
we have takeout on Wednesdays and Fridays, and if your food takes an hour and 30 minutes, then so what? You sit outside and drink pints and wait for it. We're just working the system, baby.
What if I just go over there and pretend I'm waiting on an order and I just want to drink pints outside?
That's perfect. I'll see you Wednesday. We're getting the Guinness in tomorrow, baby. It's gonna
All
be
right. Come by here and be like, I'm waiting on my food. I need my Guinness.
He's using the hand dryer. Can you believe the rudeness right now?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
he has to
I'm
practice.
so glad you washed your hands. It was
Yeah.
so-
There you go. Did you wash your hands for the full 20 seconds? Did he do the 20-second wash?
20 seconds. You heard it. You rewind to the count.
Did
Yeah.
you sing happy
Okay.
birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Your birthday.
No, they said that
Don't
if you
be
sing
eating
happy
that cake that
birthday,
people have blown the candles out. You can't be eating that cake anymore. The birthdays are all over. No blowing on the candles. No blowing on the cake.
Birthdays are over.
Birthdays are over. Get your cupcake and on your way. Hey, good seeing you.
all
You look
right.
great.
Higgins,
All right, take
owner
care.
of the L Bar. All right. Hey, I like that guy. I see why you're working there, Mary. I can tell.
What?
I see why you're working there now. Having good people
Yeah.
around you.
It's just, we love it here. Now they're all talking about us, so go ahead, say something.
Mary, let me ask. So once this is all over, is there anything you want to do, or you want to stay like, I don't know. What is it?
Comedy wise,
I mean, just anything. Like, what do you want to do when this is lifted? Like, you want to go to the beach? You want to fly a kite? You want to go and hook up with a random stranger? Like, what do you want to do?
They just opened the pool up. They just opened the pool up at my club, so I'm happy about that because I love to swim. But other than that, like I said, my life hasn't changed. My life hasn't really changed.
Right.
And right now, because I have the time and the energy, I'm just here to support my friends who have some small businesses in town. And, there's enough for everybody. I want to see everybody win. That's all.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Mary, I miss you, man. I every time I see every comedian I've had a chance to talk to, I just miss them immensely, man. It's something that I got used to as a part of my life. You know, it was a grind nonetheless because you got the day job and you got the night job. But but it was always rewarding. You know, that night job just to come out there and be with people. It was just the reward in itself was the experience. Sometimes, you know what I mean. And I miss that from
Look,
time to
I
time.
just I like the energy, I like the vibe, like I like the creativity process. If I didn't hang out and do comedy, I would not be able to write. But it's not about the spotlight for me. It was really just an outlet for me because obviously like I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
It's what I do. Like I'm a numbers girl, and you know how much comedy pays, right?
Ooh, girl, I bought me a
Nothing.
Ferrari from Hot Wheels
I
one
am
time.
a millionaire in drink tickets, right? Like my drink ticket is amazing. And I think it's cute. You know, people don't know what I do for a living. And I don't mind that. Nobody needs to know what I do for a living and how I make my business. But
No, we all know you're a
comedy was
secret
really
ninja.
just an outlet for me.
I'll never tell anybody you're a secret ninja.
You what?
Yeah, you're not a secret. I promise that I won't tell anybody you're a secret ninja.
Oh no, there's no secret. I just I drink the blood of young fetuses. I don't know. There's no secret there.
Oh man. Oh my God, Mary. I hope to have you in the studio at least. I hope in the future.
I'm looking
I get
forward
get-
to it. I would love
Yeah.
to come back. We had a really good time.
I feel that
Apparently, the pictures are good. I don't remember most of it from the end of the night, but it was a good time.
Listen, what I think we need to do now, I think that every first week of May, we need to do just the Every Woman podcast show and just celebrate it every first week of May. I think we have to write this in stone now.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And guess
think
what?
it's official.
And you can't beat the prices. I'm free. So.
Oh man, listen. Hey, you're free in the interim. I gotta wait because later on you become too powerful and too busy, and then I have to start whooping out at least $20.
I'm always free for you, doll. I would love to be a part of anything that you're going to produce in the future. I think it's great. I think your passion's amazing. You're inspirational. I love your crew that's on there, and anything I can do that's going to badmouth any other male comedian, whenever I can have airtime to do that, I'm gonna fucking take it.
Oh man, Mary.
With that being said, I'm going to give a shout out to Julie Baez, who's still killing it out there, by the way. She's arranging some shit for all of us every day. We have a group chat on WhatsApp, and she's still booking shows. She's still got a Mother's Day thing going on. Like, this chick is about to grind. Ellie Rodriguez, amazing. Cindy Jane Boyson. These chicks are just like relentless. Me, I'm just like, I need a nap. I don't care. Like, stop including me in your shit.
I gotta be honest.
Notifications off. Fuck.
I do this podcast and I'm like, yeah, that's it. I did my effort for the week. I'm a comedian still. I'm done. No, these
and on like comedy, like this is me. This isn't me putting on, when I get up on the stage, that's not somebody else. This is me all day, every day.
Man,
I don't miss it because I do it all day long.
Well, I miss you, Mary. I miss just hearing these quirkiness and sharp responses that make us all like, what? She just broke me down. Mary, where can people follow you?
I'm at It's Mary Smith on IG, just Mary Smith on Facebook. And like for real, you can find me. My name's Mary Smith, but just look up Plain Vanilla. Look up Plain Vanilla, and you're gonna find me there.
Shout out the restaurant bar one more time here. Shout out my homie Higgins.
We're at the Al Dubliner Irish Pub and Kitchen on downtown Miami, right across from the courthouse. Okay. And it was sad because like our last day was actually St. Patrick's Day, which is a big day for us, and it didn't work out as planned, but we're going to make up for it.
Guys, support your restaurants, support your local bars. They are still open. Even though you don't see people going in there, they are still open. Order, Postmates, Uber Eats, whatever. Like Mary might come to your door and deliver the liquor. Who knows?
We only have pickup. No, I'm not giving 18% of anything to anybody, okay? So you're just going to come over here and have a pint, and we're all going to have a good time. Don't worry.
Come get it. Get your pint while you wait for your food. And come see Mary. She'll promise to give you a good joke about you.
Absolutely. Mwah. I love you guys.
All right, we'll see you on the next one,
We love
Mary.
you guys. We love you.
Hey!
There was a prank.
Yeah, cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers. Yes.
Cheers,
Yes.
baby. I love you, John.
All right,
Mwah.
love you too, Mary. Have a good one,
go.
baby. All
You
right.
too, baby. Take care.
You too. Bye.
He ran out of shit to say, so it's time to go. Yeah, that's
Guys, tune in to many episodes like this one on the Everyman podcastshow.com website. Subscribe and like this episode and all our other episodes if you can on YouTube. Guys, this is what keeps us going. Your support. You know what I mean? Keep it tuning. Keep those numbers up for me, man. We'll keep coming for you guys. Shout out to California, Mountain View, San Francisco, San Jose, all my people on the West Coast, man. Shout out to you guys, Colorado Springs. Those are my homies on the left coast, man. We'll see you guys on the next one. I'm your host, John Everyman. Walter, go ahead and take us home with that. With Wendy. Grew up to that shit, son.
Oh, they said they ain't cutting the lights off. Okay, I was just making
You
sure.
don't pay me enough.
Yeah, the sound guy says it's over. Fuck you. I don't even care if I got nothing to do with the electricity. I'm just out of here.